Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. This still feels so weird to me that I'm actually playing this game on my YouTube channel. The last episode, holy smokes, that was bonkers. We were going to school, then all of a sudden the school turned into a castle somehow, and Kamoshida, the PE teacher, was like, "You little bastard, I'm gonna get you," and then we awakened to our persona. We learned about fighting, we met Morgana, we met Ryuji. We were half a day late on our first day of school, which will not look good on our probation record, but it's not our fault. We didn't want to go into a castle. But now let's just go to bed. All that happened in the same day, by the way. Yeah, I feel exhausted. Yeah, I feel exhausted too if that all happened in the same day. By the way, this episode is probably going to be very long, like 40 minutes or more. I think it'll probably be 40 minutes.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that.
Yeah.
Rehabilitation can finally begin.
Okay. Rehabilitation of what, though? That's my question.
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean? I'm confused.
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes.
Okay.
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Metaverse Navigator. Was that the thing that was on my phone?
I showed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Well, okay. That happened. And it is now the 12th. And it's raining. Apparently. I had another strange dream. Fate. And awakening. More importantly, I need to hurry up and get ready for school. I don't think I teleport to school this time, but this is the last time that we're going to have to go to school ourselves. Or maybe does it just teleport us to school? It does.
Seriously?
What was the conductor thinking, charging into the station at top speed like that? Didn't you hear it? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All those accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right? Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not that surprising. That's true.
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
That's funny.
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh.
Wow. Alright. Want me to wake him up?
It's all right. I can understand his position as well.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty. pardon me.
Oh, hi.
Thank you so much for earlier.
I didn't do anything. With what?
For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train.
Oh.
You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself.
Oh, okay, nice to meet you.
Totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Alright, so, okay, now we go to school. Okay, so we kind of half walk to school, half get teleported. I guess. Huh, I guess.
Class is starting.
I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Yoshimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. A certain dictionary defines the year as a period of 365 disappointments. In the book... hold on. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, new kid. Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of human race. So this is where we start to get more into the game and into the gameplay. So one of the things that will happen, not every day, but a lot of days, is you will be in school and they will ask you an actual question, like a knowledge question. And if you answer it correctly, you will get a knowledge boost. There's 5 stats in the game: knowledge, proficiency, guts, charm, and I forgot the 5th one. Anyway, and those are good because there are certain, those social stats are good to get because there are certain things in the game that you can't do or can't start unless you have a certain standing in your social status in a certain social stat. So that's why it's good to do that. And there's 5 ranks of each one. So to answer your question, I think that's villains.
This is it.
Yeah, correct. Malefactors, to be specific. You actually knew that, huh? Sure, villains can affect the course of history, but remember that this definition is a sardonic witticism, nothing more. Here is the real world. Villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. Yeah, that's true. Wow, is he really a criminal? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying? I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer those questions. Yep, and we got a knowledge boost. What was the 5th stat that I forgot about? Kindness! That's the stat I forgot about. I know you've all heard the reports of these agitators stirring up trouble. We don't have any room for those criminals here. Not in school and not in society. Am I clear? I hear this incredible first year came. Wow, that girl is that girl in the ribbon is really thin. Is she a first year? The delinquent and the honor student arriving at the same time? Uh-oh. Assault, blackmail, drugs, he's done it all. I hear he carries around a knife. I'd have you know, I do not carry around a knife, actually. Surprisingly.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you...
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Well then, that happened.
Yo.
Oh, hey Ryuji. Are you waiting to ambush me or something? I ain't just standing there.
Ambush? Come on, don't say shit like that. Anyways,
What
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday.
about it?
I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I can't.
it was not a dream.
Nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
Yeah, so what do we do now that we that we got a thing planned.
Glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
Okay, yeah. Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. I should probably just go along with this, yeah. I'll let you know. I think I'd know if I saw, like, a castle. I feel like that'd stand out. Just saying.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though?
Don't know.
Walk that way from here, right?
Yeah. I think so. If I remember correctly.
That way. I'm not so sure anymore. All right.
Oh.
This way.
I mean, might as well try.
Let me know if you notice something. Huh? Where it's...
This isn't a castle.
There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either.
Yeah.
We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Alright.
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time.
Uh-huh, I'm sure you won't.
Let's go.
Because you're just, like, that smart that you will not mess up again. Yeah, we're back up in the same place. What did I tell you?
For real? Is it smaller than we think it is?
Hmm.
What do you think?
The Metaverse Navigator. Maybe that's the piece in. The way in.
But I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Yeah, I did. I think so.
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that?
Yeah, it definitely did.
What's this eyeball looking thing?
I don't know. It just appeared. It just appeared, but I can't delete it. I've tried like 4 times and I can't delete it.
What a weird app.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history!
Awesome.
Oh man, I'm such a genius!
I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
Let's try using it.
I don't know how it works though. I just know that it's an app on my phone.
Then I'll do it.
Okay.
Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kamoshida's castle.
Look, it's the castle from yesterday!
It certainly is. That's crazy.
We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too.
Yep.
Yeah, those clothes!
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the clothes again.
That happened last time too, huh?
It did.
That outfit.
Huh, you jelly of this.
I ain't jealous.
Oh, sure.
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Morgana.
stop making a commotion.
She's the one making a commotion. I'm not saying anything.
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida. It's how his distorted heart views the school.
What?
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Expected a moron to get it.
Wow, Morgana.
What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For
It sounded like the scream from earlier.
Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're...
Sorry guys, I don't know if you can hear the fan on my computer right now.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders.
If you can, sorry. If you
It's
can't, then
nothing out
that's
of the
great.
ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know.
Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Why do you want me to go with? I mean, I will, but why? Why me?
I just want to get a better look at your powers, even if you don't agree. I bet this guy'll go on even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him?
I mean, I never said that.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
Oh.
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this, but I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants.
That's fine. I mean, that makes total sense.
Coming along. I owe you big time. Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, all right? Follow me.
Okay. Where did he go? This way? Yes, he did. Hey, we went by here when we came in the front. What the? I was seeing double or something just now. Was this Shujin? I've told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up. Come on, this way. Alright. It's probably going to be shadows. Yep, I already see it. See that red dot on the map? That means there's a shadow. Morgana's probably going to explain this, but I'm going to explain it better than he does. So, yeah. I'm just going to actually skip this text because, I'm going to explain it better than Morgana can. So basically, if you ambush, you can ambush an enemy by attacking them when they're not looking at you. And also, I'm going to just be quiet for a second and let you all listen to this music, because this music is amazing.
Sona, go down.
Nice work, team.
Never mind, that was the shortest of all time. Okay, next time I'll let you listen to that for longer.
It's
So basically, when you can ambush an enemy by attacking them when they're not looking at you, and that way you will get what's called a player advantage, as in the player gets the first attack. Now,
why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now.
ooh, perfect.
Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Okay.
Is this a classroom?
Seems like it.
You understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Ugh, shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel.
Wow.
Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
Yeah, I don't know what it
That's
is.
also because of this world.
What? What does that mean?
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
School can turn into a castle like this after all.
Okay, I guess.
In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
It doesn't look like it to me.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form.
Uh-huh.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time, too, rookie. Got it?
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so...
I don't know how I feel about you calling me rookie, though.
I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sense.
What do you think is gonna scare the shadows away?
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I brought some
Maybe.
medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Alright. So this is what's called a save room. Safe room, rather. Yeah, and safe rooms are pretty much rooms where you can save, chill out if you want, heal up if you so choose. Obviously, this is like still to the tutorial. We don't really need to heal up. I could end the episode here, but I kind of want to do the 12th of April all in one day. You know, if this episode's an hour long, so be it. It's an hour long. I just kind of want to power through this.
Now then.
Anyway, as I was explaining before, I just thought I heard something move over there because it was my imagination. And one of the slaves, they're all in the training hall. I assume they're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stay on your guard. Did you hear that? They said training hall, right? I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. So as I was explaining, if you ambush a shadow.
Oh, there's the way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
Yeah.
And what do we do if that happens? Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
Alright, Morgana. So... And see, that time he saw me, but I was able to, like, hit him before he ambushed me, meaning that it's neither a player ambush nor a that means it's no... I can't talk. It means that's not a player advantage nor a shadow advantage. It's just I'll take my turn, then the shadow will take their turn. When it's a player advantage, all party members get their turn first, then the shadow. Shadow advantage, all the shadows take their turn first, and then the party members. And what the security level was about is each palace has a security level. It starts at 0%. If you get spotted by shadows, the security level will rise. The more it rises, the more hostile the shadows get, and the more crazy the shadows will get.
This is the last one.
Also, this song is awesome.
Calm down.
Sorry, just wanted to point that out. So yes, when you enter a palace, the security level will start at 0%, and if you get spotted by shadows, then the security level will rise. Now, in turn, if it rises and then you start ambushing shadows without them seeing you, then your security level will go back down.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. And if your security level gets to 100%, then it will be too dangerous, and you'll be forced to leave the palace, which is not very good, because if you are planning to 100% this game, then you want to try to do the palace excursions all in one thing.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
It's funny.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but it doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
Really?
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair.
Leave it to me.
I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
Well, Mona seems to think it is. Morgana, sorry. We call him Mona later in the game, that's why I said that.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, you can also, if you press up on the D-pad, you will activate your gun. You can shoot. You have 8. Well, not 8. Every party member has a different amount of bullets. You have
Rapid fire is going to be more useful.
a Joker has 8. I don't remember how many Morgana has. I think it's 6. You can shoot. You can conserve your bullets. You can conserve your bullets. You can use them to your heart's content as much as you want. But it doesn't ever restock. So with Joker, the 8 bullets you have will be the 8 bullets you have through that entire palace excursion. But you can use it however you want. If you want to, like I did just there, you can use them all in one turn. You can use as many bullets as you want in one turn. So yeah.
For real?
So that's a pretty cool thing about Persona 5. That was not in any of the other Persona games.
Listen to this.
Okay. So basically, I'm gonna skim through this. What we're talking about is what they were talking about was how Ryuji was like, well, if that's a toy.
Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy.
Basically, I'm just gonna hopefully take that guy out with this. Yeah. So what they were talking about was Ryuji was like, how did that work? That's a toy gun. Well, the answer is because this is a palace, and it's a palace. A palace can be any person's cognition. That means that if we, in our cognition, believe that that gun has real bullets, then it has real bullets. So basically, I guess essentially a palace is whatever you want it to be. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It'll be important to coordinate our moves as well. I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight, Frizzy Hair. What do you mean by how we fight? Basically, what we do in battle. He can order us directly, or let us decide what we do. Though I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now. Yeah, so party tactics. Yeah, direct command. So now we can finally actually control our party members, which in the previous Persona games you actually couldn't do that. It was controlled by AI, which was not the best thing a lot of times because sometimes the AI sucked. and didn't know what to do.
Don't underestimate them.
Ooh, and we got a critical. Nice.
Scratch one enemy.
Alright.
Go down.
Hopefully, there we go.
Yeah! Victory!
Okay, and then also, if you, one other cool thing, if you press square, you can auto-recover. So you can pretty much recover your whole team automatically. Now, keep in mind that does get,
Guard.
use some of your
Pretty
SP,
sure
but
that's where
it is
we
pretty
should go into.
convenient.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies.
Like what
Something
new
like
way?
that. Let's go. Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something.
Yeah.
First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Alright. One thing to know about, okay, well, she's weak to darkness, but one thing to know about most flying enemies is most of them are weak to guns. But this is a tutorial, so it's not letting us do that.
Alright. Now rush on in for an all-out attack.
Alright, and there we go. And this is what an all-out attack looks like. I mentioned that either last episode or the episode before. But that's what it looks like. Pretty cool.
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, so basically, how all-out attack works.
Knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Yep, alright. Onward we shall go.
Yes!
Alright, this is it. Kamoshida's training hall of love? What kind of bullshit is this?
Yeah.
This voice, where is it coming from? I don't know, man.
Whoa!
Oh, it's coming from over there.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up!
I do agree. That's pretty messed up.
How do I open this?
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
What?
Huh?
Useless.
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Huh.
The hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
That's really messed up.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
Yeah, it must.
World 2? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
What?
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
That is so
Most
messed
likely.
up.
I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida.
Good idea.
Huh? It's not working.
What, your phone isn't working?
We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
That's stupid.
Navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
My camera app won't open.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home.
That's like screwed up. Like if that's
Let's go.
like if that's how he's treating the volleyball team members every day in real life, like that's really screwed up. Hold on. Sorry, I heard a noise, and I couldn't tell if it was my computer fan or like a leaf blower outside. Water, please, no more. Not giving athletes water even for tough training is a common thing in the real world too. That's sack of shit. I'm gonna try and memorize all these guys' faces before we go back. Okay, I'm done. Let's check and see if there's any more. I don't know why you guys are here, but just leave us alone. What are you talking about? You're seriously okay with this? I guess there's no point trying to talk to them. God. It hurts. It hurts.
Come on, man.
The hell? This ain't training at all. It's just violence. This means he's been doing something similar in reality too, right? Damn that bastard.
Whoa.
Oh, my bad. I gotta hurry this up. Give me a second. I'll memorize them as quick as I can.
What are your thoughts?
Hey, are you done yet? We're cutting it close here. Don't freak me out like that, you goddamn moron. Anyways, I got all of them. Then let's stop wasting time. We need to scram. Oh, let's get out of here. That's the wrong way. But yes, I forgot to tell you all that part. This game is not the happiest game of all time. There are some happy moments, there are some funny moments. And I'm, not saying it's the saddest game of all time, but this game has its disturbing moments, I will say, in the story. I mean, it's rated M for a reason.
Let's go.
Alright, we're back. We gotta get out of here quick. The watch post near the training hall has ceased reporting. Chances of intruder activity are extremely high. All personnel increase security measures. Oh man. That is not good. That is not good at all. We've stayed here too long. Come on, let's get out of here.
This way!
The exit's this way. Let's hurry.
Ugh, you knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle. I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader, who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Violence? What?
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
This is crazy.
That's not true.
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
God damn it.
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
This is bad news. Okay, well, let's try cleave. Maybe that'll do some damage. 91, that's not bad. Let's do Garu on him. Actually, we should have done Garu on that guy because then that would have taken him out.
There's more of them? This is bad.
Oh no. Oh, Morgana. Oh my god. And yep, that's it. Game over. This game is actually very short, but that's what I meant by it's depressing. Yeah, no, game over. We're dead. I'm just kidding. Why would they, like, that'd be so stupid.
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this, isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash, getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Don't mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kid!
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? Then I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kid!
Ryuji is now awakened to his persona like the rest of us. His persona is electricity based. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, so I'd like to take this guy out before the horses because
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida.
well, there we go. I did not expect it to be that easy, but yep, that's how you do it. Because he summons the horses, like every time, even after you kill them, he'll summon them again. So I always try to kill him and just ignore the horses, because he'll always keep spawning them, and then it will just go on for longer.
So why have I lost?
You lost because you're a dummy.
Just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special. How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Wait,
What? Takamaki?
excuse me, what?
Whoa,
Oh my god, shut up, Morgana.
beautiful girl!
Oh my god.
What's going on?
Something like seems off about that. I don't know.
Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here?
I do not know. Like what?
Hey,
I'm so confused.
go at her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me.
Oh my god.
That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one.
Yeah, there's no way that's the real
She's
one.
the
Like,
same
it can't
as
be.
those slaves.
Why would she do that?
Being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Just shut up and go. Like, we're out. Like, there's no way we can win this anyway.
Got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here.
Oh my god.
Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
This dude is like the lowest you could possibly get.
Let's go.
Alright. And with that happening, I am actually going to end this episode here. I know this is a very weird place to end this episode, but the truth is, there's so much more that it will happen until we get to the next save point. I should have probably stopped at the last save point. At least 10-20 minutes until we get to the next save point, and this episode is already 50 minutes long. So we will continue that next episode. But I hope you all enjoyed. Starting to get mighty interesting. Some really, really interesting stuff is happening now. But we're learning a lot about Kamoshida, who he really is. With that being said, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next time with a brand new episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Bye, everyone.